It can be very hard to find work in a small village.
Many young people leave the countryside because they cannot find good jobs there.
They move to the city for work, and sometimes they miss the countryside very much, but they feel they have no choice.
That is a very common story around the world. Young people leaving their villages to find a better income in the city.
Income means the money you earn from working.
And now, with the internet, some people can work from home. They can do their city job while living in the countryside. This is called remote work.
Remote work. This has changed things a lot in recent years. More and more people are choosing to live in the countryside and work online.
That is a very interesting development. We will talk more about that soon.
But another challenge of country life, fewer services.
Services means things like hospitals, schools, shops, banks, transport.
In the countryside, these things are further away, sometimes much further.
If you are sick and need to see a specialist doctor, you might need to travel a long way.
If you want to buy something special, you might need to drive to the nearest town.
And if you do not have a car, this can be very difficult.
Public transportation in the countryside is often very limited. Limited means not much, not frequent.
Maybe one bus in the morning and one bus in the evening. That is not very convenient.
So you really need a car to live comfortably in the countryside.
And that is an extra cost. A car costs money, petrol costs money, maintenance costs money.
So the lower house prices might be balanced out by the cost of having a car.
That is a good point.
Another challenge, and this surprises some people, the countryside can sometimes feel boring.
Especially for young people. If you are 20 years old and you want to go dancing, go to concerts, try new restaurants, meet new people,
The countryside might not offer very much.
there might not be many events, many places to go, many things to do in the evening.
And for social life, if you are new to a small village, it might take a long time to be accepted.
Small communities can sometimes be closed. Not always, but sometimes. People know each other for many years, and a newcomer might feel like an outsider.
An outsider, someone who does not quite fit in.
So you might feel lonely in a different way. Not the loneliness of the crowd, but the loneliness of the outsider.
Both can be difficult.
And one more challenge, the weather and the elements.
Oh yes, in the countryside, you are very close to nature, and nature is not always kind.
Heavy rain means muddy roads. Heavy snow might cut you off from the world.
Cut you off. That means you cannot go anywhere. You are stuck.
Storms, floods, heat. Nature can make life difficult in the countryside.
In a city, you are more protected from these things. The infrastructure, roads, buildings, services, makes it easier to manage.
That is true. The city is built to handle many different situations.
Okay, listeners, now it is your turn to think.
We have a few simple questions for you. Think about your answers. You can even say them out loud. This is great speaking practice.
Question number 1. Do you live in a city or in the countryside right now?
Think about it. Say it out loud. I live in a city. Or I live in a small town. Or I live in the countryside.
Simple answer. Short sentence, just say it.
Question number 2. What do you like about where you live?
For example, I like where I live because it is quiet. Or I like where I live because there are many restaurants.
What do you like? Think and say it.
Question number 3. Is there anything you do not like about where you live?
For example, I don't like where I live because the traffic is terrible. Or I don't like it because it is too quiet.
You see, even in a good place, there is usually something you do not like. That is life.
And question number 4, the big one. If you could choose, would you prefer to live in a city or in the countryside?
This is a personal question. There is no right or wrong answer. What does your heart say?
Take a moment. Think about it. Maybe you already know your answer. Maybe you are not sure. Both are okay.
Now let us go back and repeat some of the most important words and phrases from today. Listen carefully.
We will say each phrase slowly and clearly. You can repeat after us. This is very good for your English.
Ready? Let us start.
Number 1, convenience.
Convenience. Convenience. Convenience means things are easy to find and easy to do.
One of the advantages of city life is convenience.
Convenience. Say it with us. Convenience.
Number 2, cost of living.
Cost of living. How much money you need to live in a place.
The cost of living in big cities is very high.
Cost of living. Cost of living.
Number 3, commute.
Commute. Commute. Your journey from home to work.
My commute takes 1 hour every morning.
Commute. Very important word for daily life.
Number 4. Pace of life.
Pace of life. The speed of how life moves, fast or slow.
The pace of life in the city is very fast.
The pace of life in the countryside is slow and relaxed.
Pace of life.
Number 5. Pollution.
Pollution.
Ngồi ở nhà, luyện đề IELTS 4 kỹ năng, em Ben 7 cộng cùng với mình, giáo viên 8 lần 9.0 IELTS, mà học phí chỉ từ 62k một buổi. Triển không? Chương trình luyện đề này được thiết kế dành riêng cho những bạn sắp thi IELTS, vẫn còn lơ mơ về phương pháp làm bài. Hoặc đơn giản là các bạn không biết luyện đề thế nào cho hiệu quả, bỏ rất nhiều thời gian để cày nhưng vẫn stuck ở Ben 5 hoặc Ben 6 mà chưa có giải pháp nào cả. Kỹ năng mà khó để chúng ta tự luyện đề ở nhà nhất có lẽ là writing, đúng không? Nhiều bạn sẽ có tâm lý là chúng ta phải viết thật là nhiều đề. Hy vọng là khi đi thi chúng ta sẽ trúng một trong những cái đề mà chúng ta đã chuẩn bị. Tuy nhiên, để trúng được những cái đề chúng ta đã viết ở
Pollution. When the air, water, or environment is dirty or unhealthy.
Air pollution is a serious problem in many big cities.
Pollution.
Number 6. Community.
Community. Community. A group of people who live in the same place and know each other.
In small villages, the community is very strong. People help each other.
Community.
Number 7. Remote work.
Remote work. Working from your home or from anywhere, not from an office.
Because of remote work, many people can now live in the countryside and still keep their city job.
Remote work. This word is very important in today's world.
Number 8. Outsider.
Outsider. Someone who is new to a place and does not quite fit in yet.
When I first moved to the village, I felt like an outsider, but after 1 year, I felt at home.
Outsider.
And finally, number 9. Peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet. Feeling calm with no noise and no stress.
I moved to the countryside because I wanted peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet. What a lovely phrase.
Peace and quiet.
Even just saying it makes me feel relaxed.
You know, Alice, I think this topic is becoming more and more interesting in today's world.
You mean because of how things are changing?
Yes. For a long time, the choice was very clear. You want a good job? Move to the city. You want a quiet life? Move to the countryside.
But now, with the internet, with remote work, that choice is less simple.
Less simple. More freedom, actually. More choices.
More and more people are choosing what some people call the best of both worlds.
The best of both worlds. That phrase means you enjoy the advantages of two different things at the same time.
For example, you work a good city job online, but you live in a quiet village in the countryside.
You have the income of the city, but the peace and the fresh air of the country.
That sounds very attractive. I know several people who are doing this now.
Me too. And they say it is wonderful. They cannot imagine going back to full city life.
Although, not every city job can be done remotely. Some jobs need you to be there in person.
That is true. A nurse cannot work remotely. A chef cannot cook from home. Well, not for a restaurant.
Imagine that. Hello, this is your remote chef.
Your soup will be delivered digitally.
Okay, that was silly. But yes, some jobs truly need physical presence. And for those people, the city is still the better choice.
And also, some people simply love the city. They love the energy, the noise, the movement, the lights.
The city feels alive to them. It gives them energy. It excites them.
And that is completely valid. Everyone is different. What is right for one person may not be right for another.
That is the most important thing to understand. There is no one correct answer.
City life or country life, the best choice is the one that makes you happy.
The one that fits your personality, your job, your family, your dreams.
Well said, Alice. Alice, I want to go back to something you said at the beginning. You said you moved to the city for university, and you loved it at first.
Yes, at first I thought it was amazing. Everything was exciting. New restaurants every week, new events, new people, new experiences.
And then what happened?
After a few years, I started to feel tired. Tired and a little empty inside.
Empty inside?
Like I was doing many things, but nothing felt deep or meaningful. I was surrounded by people, but I felt lonely. The noise started to bother me. The rushing bothered me. I started dreaming about silence.
About silence and space.
Yes, just space. Space to breathe, space to think.
And did you do something about that?
I did. A few years ago, I moved to a smaller town. Not the deep countryside, but much quieter than the city. And honestly, it was one of the best decisions of my life.
Wow. Do you miss the city?
Sometimes. Sometimes I miss the variety of restaurants, the food diversity. I miss that.
Of course you do.
And I miss having everything close. But overall, my stress is lower, I sleep better, I feel calmer, and I feel much happier.
That is a beautiful story, and I think many people can relate to that.
What about you, David? You grew up in the city. Do you still love it?
Honestly, I am starting to have mixed feelings. I still love the convenience. I love being able to walk to a cafe, to a shop, to a park. I love the variety.
But
I notice that I need more peace now. When I was young, the noise did not bother me. Now I notice it. It affects my mood sometimes.
your mood means how you feel. Happy, sad, stressed, calm.
Yes, and sometimes the city noise puts me in a bad mood without me even realizing it.
That is very common. It is called sensory overload. Too much stimulation for the brain.
Sensory overload. That is a great phrase. Sensory, related to your senses. Overload, too much.
When you have too much noise, too many people, too many lights, too many things happening, your brain can feel overloaded.
And that is when you start dreaming about the countryside. Exactly.
Exactly. You start imagining the green fields and the fresh air.
Okay, friends, we are coming to the end of today's episode. But before we finish, let us summarize.
Summarize means let us quickly go over the main points.
City life, convenience, jobs, entertainment, diversity, public transport, but also noise, stress, high cost, traffic, and sometimes loneliness.
Country life, peace, fresh air, nature, community, lower cost, space. But also fewer jobs, fewer services, limited transport, and sometimes boredom.
Both have beautiful things. Both have difficult things.
The best choice depends on who you are and what you need in life.
And remember, needs can change over time. What you want at 20 years old might be different from what you want at 40 years old.
That is so true. Life changes, we change, and our idea of a perfect home can change too.
The most important thing, know yourself. Know what makes you happy. Know what you need to live a good life.
And then find the place that gives you that.
Simple advice, but very powerful.
Powerful. Yes.
Now, we want to hear from you.
Yes, this is our favorite part. Tell us your story.
Do you live in a city or in the countryside right now?
Do you love it or do you wish you could change?
Tell us in the comments, city life or country life? Which do you prefer and why?
We read every comment. We love hearing from you. You are from so many different countries: Morocco, Brazil, Japan, Turkey, Egypt, Mexico, Vietnam, India, Nigeria, all over the world.
And in every country, this question is interesting. City life or country life? The answer is different for everyone.
So write your answer below. Practice your English in the comment section. Do not be shy.
There are no mistakes in learning, only practice.
Only practice. We love that. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a like, share it with a friend who is learning English, and subscribe so you never miss a new episode. We have new conversations every week. Easy, natural, slow English for learners everywhere.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
It was a pleasure, as always.
Take care of yourself. Keep practicing, keep listening.
And remember, every day you listen is a day you improve.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye. See you next time.
English Leap Podcast.
From Speak English with Class.
Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the English Leap Podcast, your English podcast for daily life English, real conversations, and easy English listening practice.
Yeah, this is the place where you learn real English from real talk, not from boring grammar books.
I'm Anna.
And I'm Jake.
So, Jake, how are you today? Did you have a busy day?
Yeah, a little busy. I had work in the morning, and then I went to the gym. But I feel good now. How about you, Anna?
I'm good, but a bit tired. I slept late last night because I was watching a movie.
Ah, so you were maybe wasting a little time?
Maybe just a little, but it was a nice movie. And today I'm happy because we can talk with our listeners again.
Same here. It always feels nice to sit down, talk with you, and help people with their English.
Yes, it feels like we are all in one big room together.
Okay, small talk finished. Now let's get into our topic.
Yes, before we start wasting their time.
Right. Today we have a very important topic. Don't waste your time.
Yeah, time is life. If we waste our time, we are wasting our life a little bit.
Ouch. That sounds serious, but don't worry, we're going to keep it fun and simple.
Yes, and before we start, we want to ask you for a small favor.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this podcast, please like this episode, subscribe, and share it with a friend who is learning English.
Especially that friend who always says, I have no time to study English, but then spends 1 hour scrolling on their phone.
We all know that friend. Sometimes it's us.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about what don't waste your time really means.
So, Anna, let me ask you first. What does waste your time mean in simple words?
Good question. To waste time means you use your time for something that is not important and not helpful for you.
Right. So it's not just fun or not fun. It's about if it helps you or not.
Exactly. Think about time like water from a bottle.
Water from a bottle.
Yes, you only have a certain amount of water in the bottle. If you pour it on the floor, you can't drink it later. That is like wasting time.
Ah, I like that. Time is like water. If I just pour it on the floor, I can't use it again.
Yes, when you use your time on things that don't help you learn, don't help you grow, and don't help you rest, then you are just pouring your time on the floor.
And sometimes we know it, right? We finish and we feel, why did I do that?
Exactly. That feeling of regret, I could use that time for something better, is a clear sign that maybe we wasted our time.
Yeah, like when I say, I will watch one short video, and then 40 minutes later, I'm still there, and I don't even remember what I watched.
Yes, that happens to so many people. So now we know the meaning. Let's talk about how we can stop wasting time, especially when we are learning English.
Okay, maybe I can start with a story.
Yes, good idea. Stories help us remember.
So, one day last month, I was working on my computer. My brain felt tired, and I said, I will take a 10-minute break.
That sounds like a good plan.
I sat on the sofa, opened my phone, and started watching a funny video. I laughed. It was nice. Then another video started. I thought, okay, just one more.
Very famous sentence. Just one more.
Yes, just one more. After some time, I felt a little strange. I checked the clock, and 1 hour and 15 minutes had passed.
Whoa, that's a big 10-minute break.
Exactly. And the problem was, I didn't feel happy after that. I felt empty, a little guilty, and more tired.
Yes, that's the feeling of time going away like sand in your hands. You open your fingers and it just falls.
That's a good picture. Sand in my hands. So after that day, I said, okay, I need to be more intentional with my time.
Intentional means you do something on purpose, not by accident.
Right. And today we want to share some tips that helped us and can help you too.
Yes, simple tips with small stories so you can remember them easily.
Okay, Anna, what is the first tip?
Tip number 1, make a tiny plan.
Tiny, not big?
Yes, tiny. Think of a plan like a GPS in your car.
GPS. Okay, I like that.
When you don't put any address in the GPS, the car can go anywhere. You can drive in circles, you waste petrol, and you waste time.
Right, you just drive and drive with no final place.
But when you put one simple address, the GPS tells you, turn here, go straight. You will arrive.
So a tiny plan is like putting the address for your day.
Exactly. Many learners say, today I will improve my English. but that is too big, too vague.
Vague means not clear.
Yes,
Right?
not clear. So instead, make a tiny plan, like, today I will learn 3 new words. Today I will listen to 10 minutes of an English podcast. Today I will read 1 page of a story.
That feels lighter.
I have a small personal example.
Yeah, tell us.
When I started learning another language, I told myself every day I will study for 1 hour. It was too big for me. I got tired, I skipped days, and I felt bad.